Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing really well. In today's video, we're going to be doing a deep dive into the pagan festival Imbolc. So we're going to be looking at what it is, including its origins, how to celebrate it, and which crystals are associated with it. With the thought of spring on the horizon, I am really looking forward to this festival. I'm definitely not one for winter. I need the sun back in my life and to be able to get into the garden. Anyway, let's get into this video. So Imbolc, also known as Candlemas or St. Bridgid's Day, is the second festival in the pagan wheel of the year that follows the winter solstice or Yule. It takes place from February the 1st to February the 2nd, making a transition from winter over to the promise of spring. While recognised as one of the 8 Sabbats in the modern Wiccan practice, Imbolc extends its celebratory influence beyond these boundaries and resonates with lots of different faiths out there. This Gaelic festival symbolises renewal and budding energy, attracting participants from diverse spiritual backgrounds who find a shared significance in acknowledging nature's cyclical rhythms. Imbolc serves as a communal link where individuals, regardless of their spiritual affiliations, collectively embrace themes of rebirth, inspiration, and the interconnected journey of the seasons as well. Imbolc is positioned midway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox and occurs as the days gradually lengthen after reaching their shortest point during Yule. In Ireland, Imbolc was occasionally referred to as Oimelc, I think that's how you say it, probably isn't, meaning at midday, aligning with its position in the seasonal transition. Originally, Irish Imbolc festivals marked the passage from winter to spring, with new buds becoming evident as days extend around February the 2nd. Today, Imbolc celebrations serve a similar purpose, welcoming the rebirth of the sun and the promise of longer days as we commemorate the shifting seasons. Bridgid is the daughter of Dagda, the ancient god within the Celtic pantheon of Tuatha De Danann. Revered as a fertility goddess, Bridgid governs both the hearth's fire and the flames of imagination found in things like poetry and the arts. Her benevolent influence extends to skills requiring fire, such as the art of blacksmithing. With the advent of Christianity in Ireland, Bridgid seamlessly transitioned into St. Bridgid, with a human history dating back to around 450 AD in Kildare. Embracing her role as a saint, she earned renown for her acts of compassion, including feeding the impoverished and tending to the sick. Notably, a perpetual flame, initially tended by pagan priestesses and later by Brigidine nuns, has burned for centuries in the town square of Kildare, which I think is amazing. So Imbolc is a celebration marking the spark of new life. It signifies the return of the light and the commencement of growth in both nature and within ourselves. As we sense the potential for warmth and light ahead, the inner fire kindles brighter during the season of purification, cleansing, and renewal. Imbolc, falling 6 weeks after the winter solstice, is also a symbolic time for the goddess's recovery from giving birth to the New Year's sun god. Despite occurring in one of the coldest months of the year, Imbolc heralds the forces of new life, with winter yielding to the slow emergence of spring. Nature prepares for the sun god's return, sprouting seeds beneath frozen lands, while hibernating animals and humans alike begin to awaken energetically. You may find that lots of people don't successfully complete their New Year's resolutions because you're still in that kind of hibernation zone in January, and it takes a little while longer for you to actually get into the full swing of things, much as the same with nature. This festival, which is associated with the maiden aspect of the triple goddess, represents both regeneration and reincarnation, symbolising the cycle of life restarting. Imbolc venerates the goddess Bridgid, a triple goddess in ancient times associated with the maiden aspect and revered as a midwife presiding over births. As we've said, she was later canonised as a saint in the Roman Catholic Church, and Bridgid's influence endures in the holiday known as Candlemas. Imbolc's sacred herbs, including eyebright, lady's mantle, and dandelion, bloom during this time, emphasising the purification of hearth and home. Cleaning rituals with fresh herbs symbolise an invitation for good luck and health in the upcoming season, encapsulating the essence of Imbolc. So let's look into how we can actually celebrate Imbolc. Imbolc serves as a time for purification, cleansing, and clearing away stagnation that accumulated during these winter months. The symbolic return of light brings an opportunity to refresh the spirit and welcomes the imminent awakening of spring. Imbolc rituals are designed to create and harness positive energy, making it a joyous and merry occasion. While engaging in rituals is customary, finding personal enjoyment and basking in the holiday's energy is equally important. Historically, Imbolc celebrations were lively in Ireland, signifying the return of the sun, new plant growth, and the upcoming harvest. Planning gatherings, enjoying feasts, and indulging in wine align in the festive spirit of any Sabbath. Despite falling in one of the coldest months, Imbolc becomes the forces of new life and the gradual replacement of winter with the warmth of spring. Rituals involve things like welcoming the returning light, symbolising the anticipation of growth and renewal. You could celebrate Imbolc with various different rituals that can be performed individually or in a group. Here are some favourite Imbolc rituals. So first off is making a Bridgid cross. So you could craft a cross, whether for the goddess Bridgid or St. Bridget's Day, using materials that resonate with your beliefs. Conduct the creation ritualistically, blessing the cross with intent for its purpose in the upcoming spring months. You could use it for protection, wear it for Bridgid's presence, or place it under your bed for assistance with conception if that's something you want to achieve. Cleansing your home. Embrace Imbolc's association with the beginning of spring by undertaking a full spring cleaning and cleansing of your home. It is such a good feeling. Physically declutter and deep clean, utilising natural ingredients like vinegar infused with dried lemon balm or various different herbs like rosemary and lavender. Follow this with an energetic cleansing to release old winter energy and make room for the growth of spring. Though it may be too cold to plant stuff outdoors, Imbolc is energetically ideal for commencing growth. So maybe you could plant some seedlings indoors, sow seeds for the new year, or take care of existing plants or houseplants. The holiday's energy accelerates plant growth, making it an opportune time for garden-related activities. Despite the darkness of Imbolc, light candles throughout your home to welcome sunnier days. You can engage in candle rituals if you're inclined towards witchcraft. Meditate on the flame for insights into spring's promises, and perhaps you can reconnect with sun deities or the sun's power as it emerges. Imbolc's theme of letting go of the old and embracing the new makes it the perfect occasion to decorate for spring. You could refresh your decor, add a bit of colour, bring in some spring flowers like daffodils and tulips, and plan changes to reflect your soul's essence in the coming months. Aligning with Candlemas, Imbolc encourages self-purification rituals. You could opt for a cleansing bath with the intention of purifying your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual needs. You could enhance the ritual with Epsom salts or herbs associated with Imbolc for added potency. Whether adorning your altar or infusing vibrancy into your living space, the traditional hues and symbols associated with Imbolc encompasses a myriad of sun and spring-themed elements. Central to the celebration is the radiant goddess Bridgid and the emergence of early spring, promoting the selection of items that evoke the vitality burgeoning during this season. You could consider these altar embellishments for inspiration. For example, you could use incense, so create a ritual ambiance with things like myrrh, frankincense or musk, or opt for more uplifting scents like basil, rosemary and cinnamon. You could choose white, red or orange candles to symbolise the fiery energy of Imbolc. You could incorporate symbols that represent the sun's warmth and rejuvenating influence. Or you could include things like snowdrops, which are the heralds of spring, or daffodils, tulips, crocus, anything like that to symbolise the start of the blossoming season. You could even invoke the essence of flowing water with a little tabletop fountain, or maybe just a beautiful glass of water, representing the fluidity of early spring. Embrace the cozy warmth of wool, or introduce even like a little sheep figurine or cuddly toy, embodying the pastoral charm of the season as we go into lambing season. You could integrate another emblem that represents the triple goddess, particularly the vibrant maiden aspect, as she represents the start of the year in spring. Bring in early greens like wild garlic or maybe ferns to symbolise the vibrant energy of nature. You could lay a blue cloth to signify the fluidity and renewal associated with flowing water if you don't want to have actual water in your personal space. Of course, you can use crystals that bring about things like passionate energy, so you could use citrine, garnet, amber or sunstone. These carefully chosen elements will infuse your space with the essence of Imbolc, capturing the dynamic spirit of Bridgid and the sense of early spring. Now we're going to move on to the crystals, starting off with amethyst. This possesses a purifying resonance that effectively dispels lingering and stagnant energies, both in your surroundings and in your aura. The spiritually charged stone has this remarkable ability to transform negative energy into a gentle force of love. So during Imbolc rituals and festivities, amethyst could be incorporated in various different ways to enhance your spiritual practice. To maintain a clear and revitalized atmosphere, you could strategically put amethyst in your space, effectively dispersing any residual winter energies. You could embrace the harmonizing benefits of amethyst by adorning yourself with its jewelry, promoting balance and harmony. It also is associated with a connection to the divine feminine, which is particularly prominent during Bridgid season. Whether placed on your altar or within any other sacred meditation space you may have, amethyst serves as a conduit for establishing potent connections with spiritual entities, as I said, like Bridgid and other divine companions that you may believe in personally. You could embrace the transformative qualities of amethyst as you navigate the energies of Imbolc, welcoming renewal and spiritual clarity. Peridot held significant value in ancient cultures as a protective talisman, guarding against malevolent spirits. It radiates a joyful and vibrant forest green hue with kind of like a yellowy undertone occasionally. To harness its vibrant energy, place a peridot crystal in perhaps a sunlit window, allowing it to temporarily capture the sun's rays and cast beautiful colours around your space. In Imbolc ceremonies, you could integrate peridot into maybe crystal grids or just any like spring displays you have as a tribute to the life-affirming qualities of the sun and the earth. You could embrace the cheerful influence of peridot as it becomes a beacon of positivity in your rituals and spaces. Sunstone radiates light, of course, due to its name, and good fortune to its owners, serving as a tool to break free from like mental or emotional clutter. So this crystal aids in severing ties with individuals from the past, especially those with negative impacts, and empowers you to reclaim control. Sunstone is particularly beneficial for those who struggle to assert their own boundaries, providing a sunny energy boost that helps combat seasonal affective disorder and fosters an increased sense of self-worth and self-confidence. In addition to liberating properties, Sunstone serves as a beacon of positivity and uplifts you during challenging times. Its energy can be harnessed to cultivate a sense of self-worth and confidence, making it an ideal companion for people on personal growth and personal development and journeys, as a lot of us are this time of year. Moss agate stands out as a powerful ally with deep ties to nature, functioning as a stabilizing and grounding force. During Imbolc, when energy levels often wane amid diminished sunlight and the lingering chill of winter, moss agate can be used to counteract this basically. Moss agate stands as a powerful ally with deep ties to nature, functioning as a stabilizing and grounding force. During Imbolc, when energy levels often wane amid diminished sunlight and the lingering chill of winter, moss agate emerges as a great remedy for this. So in these colder months, we may find ourselves grappling with both physical and emotional fatigue, potentially exacerbated by a deficiency in essential vitamin D and minerals typically obtained from fresh green vegetables. So the healing properties of moss agate work to expedite recovery, countering the lingering effects of prolonged illness. Specifically, it proves beneficial in alleviating the symptoms of depression or low moods, which are often associated with seasonal affective disorder and the scarcity of natural light. To harness its revitalizing energy, consider placing moss agate near your head while you sleep, or wearing it as jewelry to create a harmonious connection with the rejuvenating forces of nature. Next, we of course have selenite. So with its gentle vibrations, this crystal proves to be an ideal companion for those engaging in self-care routines and embarking on a journey of spiritual awakening. As Imbolc unfolds, you may find yourself drawn to more feminine intuitions and energies, seeking insights and elevating the clarity of your thoughts and intellect. This serves as a pathway towards making positive decisions and taking steps in the right direction towards your overall health and well-being. To amplify these energies, you can use selenite, perhaps placing a tower like this with a pointed tip in a prominent position within your space. You can envision healing energies coming out of the crystal's apex and engage in perhaps rhythmic breathing or meditation as you work with this crystal. And there we have it, all there is to know about Imbolc. I really love this festival. My brother's birthday is actually during Imbolc, so I think that's pretty cool. I don't know what that represents, but probably something. Anyway, yeah, I love this festival. I struggle with the dark, cold months. I literally can't wait just to have a bit more sunshine and to be able to get out into the garden and not feel like I'm essentially weighed down with mud and rain. I'm definitely looking forward to spring. So, you know, perhaps you could go out on some snowdrop walks, go out, see what plants are emerging, go to woodlands, even parks if you live in a city. Just get outside, bundle up, you know, in your hat and scarf and woolly jumpers, and just get outside during this festival. Even if that's all you can do, perhaps you could go for a walk and go to your local florist and just buy a bunch of daffodils if, you know, you want to celebrate things in a more quiet and less obvious way. That might be a good way of going about it. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I hope you enjoy your Imbolc. Let me know in the comments below what you do get up to, and if you have any questions, as always. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Stay happy and blessed be.